I'm just really glad we're not driving today because I'm kind of I got a bit sick of Alex who's driving yesterday. He's a careful driver, but every now and then he goes a bit mad. And when someone beeped at us yesterday on the motorway, he started beeping, but swerved at the same time. He can't beep and drive at the same time. So he's going, oh, look, someone beeped at us. Oh, Alex, just keep your eyes on the road, please, dear. He's not the best.
It's like the guy who drives me in every morning, the Louis Walsh leaning over, he drives, his head should be where the passenger seat is. He leans that much. And when he's talking to me, I've noticed he slows down.
Yeah, I hate that.
So if I get in the car and we pull off and I go, how was your weekend? And he goes, do you know, I had a very good game of golf on Saturday and I just see the speedos going 30, 25, 20. And so what I do is I have to hurry the conversation up. So when he stops talking, 25, 30 miles an hour again.
Does he turn around when he speaks to you as well?
No, he doesn't need to because he's virtually in the back anyway. He leans so much. Right, well, look, go and get your flight. Have a nice time with the children's day. Your daddy daycare. That's what you are today, Greg.
Oh, God. It says go to gate, actually. I think they're going
Well,
to...
go. Right, you go and do that. We'll talk to you later.
Excellent. All right,
Have
then.
a safe flight.
Thanks.
Bye, mate.
Bye.
He's on with Joe Wiley at midday, and then he's back on Radio 1 this afternoon at 4 o'clock. That's a bit of a abrupt ending. Greg James going around the UK doing summer jobs and helping people out. Bless him.
Greg James, Summer Jobs Tour.
BBC
Radio 1.
And that's the Regret by New Order right at the end.
Oh, is it?
No, it just sounds a bit like it. Hey, speaking of great hits from yesteryear.
Yes.
I hate people who say yesteryear. What's yesteryear?
I say that quite a lot, don't I?
Yesteryear. Do you?
Yesteryear. Do I?
It's yesterday.
It's like Days of Yore.
I don't really know what that means.
Days of... No, not of yore.
Dave's?
Days of yore.
Yore.
Days of Dave's?
No, Days of yore.
Of mine?
Not yours. No.
Well, whose?
Days of
Rachel's?
yore.
Whose?
Yore.
Shouldn't it be
Who
days
are you
of
looking at?
Days of yours?
Days of... Am I the only one who's... Have you never heard of this?
Yeah,
No.
just days to annoy you.
Oh,
Yore, yore, as in the past.
Exactly. As in yesteryear, Days
Do
of
you
yore.
say, when you see ye old written down, in your head, do you read ye oldie?
Yes.
So do I.
Yeah.
I thought that if it was
Which
spelt,
is not to be mistaken for ye Aldi, which is one of the very first supermarkets.
Is it?
if there's
Really?
OLDE, is that not pronounced
Seriously?
ye oldie?
Don't think so. You
We've
say
had this
ye old.
conversation before.
Have we?
I think we decided.
I'll just eat an entire packet of Toffos! Okay? Fine. Play the jingle again.
Greg James, Summer Jobs Tour.
BBC
Radio 1.
Anyway, speaking of yesteryear, ye oldie golden hour is coming up at 9 o'clock today, and I did it yesterday. It's got some nice songs in. Some songs you won't have heard for a while, some songs you'll have heard last time we did that particular year. But it doesn't matter. It's a nice mixture of music, and you'll hear it from 9 o'clock, Dave.
Wow, I can't wait.
We're Britain's biggest breakfast show, except for Radio 2. We want to be number one, so here's what we will do. We'll be here every morning, so we can make you smile. And soon we'll be number one and beat them by a mile.
Right, going to play a couple of songs to wake you up.
The Chris Moyles Show.
Going to start with Pendulum. Oh, yes.
International Radio 1.
You have until the song goes mental to lie in bed. As soon as the drums kick in and it goes, you have to leap out of bed and dance around the bedroom, much to the disgust of your other half. Are you ready? Which one of you will do it? Let's start the track. So I said when Pendulum kicks in, we should jump out of bed and start leaping about, much to the disgust of your other half.
Mine?
No, just anybody.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Jane's very offended at all these people dancing around.
Get out of my bedroom.
I jumped up and started dancing, but sadly, I'm in the office, which is now full of quiet, stunned people, says Mark in Newport. Thank you, Chris. Got me in the mood for Global Gathering tonight, where Pendulum are playing, says Mark. Oh my God, that's the best hangover cure ever. Although my girlfriend didn't agree. Thanks from Richard in Lowestoft. Thanks for paying Pendulum. Chris, me and my friend are dancing around our holiday room in Stratford, waiting to go to Global Gathering later. And we're all the way from Guernsey and super excited, says Sarah and Kay.
Rave safe.
That's right. I jumped up into the aisle of the bus and had 12 strangers look at me in disgust as my hood flaps around to Pendulum, says Amy in Edinburgh. It's a good look, Amy. Loving Pendulum at this time in the morning, says Helise, going to Camp Bestival. Did it, and I didn't leave the room to get washed until the song finished. Fun times, says Charlie.
So it worked then?
Yep, seems to. I couldn't get up, and now I've had a dance around the room. I'm feeling good, says Rachel in Warwickshire. See, it works. Must be said, Chris. So I said, jump up if you're lying with your other half. Jump up out of bed and dance around. Someone's texting going, it must be said, Chris, you're Mrs. Sophie. Don't half go mad to that track. By the way, you could have taken your coffee cup downstairs this morning. I nearly spilt the cold coffee all over me.
You see,
Implying-
someone pretending to be in
That's right.
bed with your girlfriend,
Yeah.
which is always funny.
That's hilarious. That's really good.
I love that gag.
And thanks for the text, whoever, because they didn't leave a name. And when you finally do get a girlfriend, I'll send you a similar text. But do let me know when that happens, won't you? Hopefully, we'll still be around by then. So there you have it. Ugh. Don't even eat. They don't even drink coffee.
Exactly. Shows how much they know.
I don't think my missus was impressed with me jumping on the bed's pendulum. She was still sleeping, says Jamie in Wolves. First time watcher, long time listener, great show, says Simon Ashford. Many people are watching the show for the first time this morning, and we've got massive figures of 2,500 people watching this morning. Hi, everybody.
Wow.
Hello.
Hi there.
You're welcome.
If you want to go onto the website, you can watch the show as it happens. Right?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
is exciting to watch it, I think.
Well, people are saying they really like it. People say it's very distracting. They kind of just get stuck watching it, and there you go.
Carrie and I have got some very exciting news.
What?
Oh, is it the fact that
Helicopters.
now exist?
No.
Right.
Today, we're using different printers
Really?
to print our news and sport. Because there's a printer just outside the studio door, and we thought, why don't we use that one? It's a lot nearer to the studio, rather than using the one at the back of the live lounge. So that's what we've done, Chris.
That's why we're Britain's number 2 breakfast show.
I'm still printing from time to time in Woman's Hour.
You are, yeah.
But that's not a euphemism, by the way.
Digital.
FM.
Online.
This is BBC Radio 1.
I'd just like to point out Dom had a late night last night. I'm just going to put that out there.
Did he?
You know,
With Dave.
just going to put it out
With
there.
Dave?
No.
Were you two out together last night?
Yeah, but I wasn't out late.
Yes, it turns out we were, but it wasn't meant to be.
Whoa. Stop.
You're excited
Stop
about
the clock.
changing a printer.
Hang on, how come you two were out together last
Well,
night?
what happened was I was in the office working
Right.
till mid-afternoon.
Okay.
And then I happened to be talking to Dominic, who was also working doing the odd box.
Yeah,
so
I
we were
was.
both wrapping up at about 3 o'clock.
Sure.
And then we thought, heck, it's nearly Friday. Why don't we go for a quick one? So we did. And we went down to London's fashionable Soho district.
Did you?
Yes. We were in Soho.
Yeah. So we went down there.
Yes, we
and
were.
then we had a couple, didn't we? And then
Yeah.
I left Dominic. Then a friend of Dominic's turned up. And then I left at about 7.
Called Luke, who I haven't seen for a long time. So we had something to eat. Then I went back on the train.
So this quick one was 4 hours.
Oh, it took ages to get served.
Yeah, it took a long time. And plus
How
also,
long? 2 hours?
Yeah, about
plus
2 hours.
also, we moved location 3 times.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can take all that out of the equation.
So there was 3 drinks then, because obviously you wouldn't just turn up somewhere and, not have anything.
Okay, yeah, 3.
3.
So you two boys were mooching around Soho
Yes.
in the late afternoon yesterday.
Yeah.
As Dave said, it was like we were pretending it was the 60s and we were in, the Carnaby Street area.
Yeah, we
where
started
people dress as
there.
hippies. Yeah. It was great fun.
What time did you get home?
Not too late, about 10 o'clock.
Oh.
So kind of okay.
So was that planned? Were you going to go out anywhere?
No,
or-
I was
Wow.
doing odd box.
Did you get permission to go out drinking?
Hey, I don't have to seek permission. I ask if it's okay, and then
Yeah.
if it's all right, then I'm out.
Poor Nick at home.
So
3
you asked first.
kids.
I checked. I didn't ask.
Yeah.
I basically said what's happening. I'm going to go out with Dave.
Yeah, and I too said, hey, I'm going to go out with Dominic and it's all fine.
Yeah.
When you tell your wife, Dominic, that you're going out drinking,
Yeah.
right, and you tell her you're
Yeah.
going out,
That's
I'm
what it-
going out with Dave, and I'm going to meet a friend of mine later called Luke, and I'm
Yeah.
going to have a few drinks, and I'll get home about 10ish.
Exactly right.
Do you end that statement with, is that okay?
Please.
Yeah.
Right.
And she said it's fine, so rah, I'm out.
I tell her what's what, and then ask her if that's all right, and she doesn't mind. I'll say make it up to her.
Digital.
FM.
Online.
This is BBC Radio 1.
Nice.
It's essentially what happens.
Well, you're both very good, aren't it?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We were actually very well restrained.
Yeah. Well, good on you.
Thank you.
Although I had a Chinese and I can taste it again this morning.
You've got that ready Brett kind of
What
glow
a
around
nightmare.
you with beer and takeaway food.
We'll try and get through that. I hope there's no game today where you've got to put your face in like custard mustard or something.
Do you know what? I couldn't do custard mustard. At the best of times.
Yeah. We have the Zootons to play in a few seconds. Let's get the news first. It's 7:34.
Newsbeat.